ॐ नमस्तेऽस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय.
Sages, Jagannatha Parvati Devi was doing penance in the Jayanti cave. At that time, an Asura in the name Adi did various penance towards Brahmadeva. Brahmadeva appeared before him. What boon you want? He asked. Adi Asura said, I should not die. Give me that as boon. Brahmadeva replied, You cannot live forever and ever with this body. Why do you think you should live forever and ever? Tell me the reason. For that Asura explained an auspicious time and said, When it rains heavily during that time, and when he has taken a different form for an evil reason, let death come to him. Brahmadeva granted the boon and disappeared. He thought such an auspicious time, heavy rain, and he taking another form will all not come together. So, in that arrogance, he had liquor, and in that state of dizziness, he went to Himachal. He saw the cave in which Lord Shiva is there. He spoke to Uttama Kusuma and Viraga, who were standing as guards at the cave entrance. He came to know through them that Parvati Devi had gone to do penance. So, Lord Shiva, who is away from his wife, is alone without his company, he thought. If he enters in that form, he thought Dwarabalakas will stop him. So he took the form of a snake and entered the cave without falling in the sight of the guards. As soon as he entered in a moment he took the form of Divya Gauri Roop from snake form. He stood before Lord Shiva like a female filled with lust. Chandrasekhara, I am Parvati Devi. I have done severe penance and have attained a golden body. Saying so, he fondled the Lord. Lord Shiva, as though he knows nothing, he said, Oh, is it so? Are you my wife? You returned. As he said, he was about to touch him with his holy hands. At that time, the manhood of the Asura, who was in the form of Parvati Devi, was revealed. Lord Shiva thought of killing him with his Trishul, but still he thought, let Asura's desire be fulfilled, and acted as though he loved that form of Parvati Devi. But that Asura, who was filled with evil thoughts, thought he should kill Lord Shiva when he comes closer to him with lust. On knowing his thoughts, Lord Shiva made Trishul, Pash, and such other weapons come out of him. On seeing that Adi Asura left behind his female form and took male form. Lord Shiva bet him with those weapons. He looked at Lord Shiva and said, Sarveshwara, I am an evil Asura. I got beatings from you. But my mighty brother, on hearing that I have died, will come in the form of Parvati Devi and will kill you, or he will die like me. Saying so, he fell down and let his life. Lord Shiva said all what happened due to the Maya Shakti of that Asura to his son Viraga. He kept to himself what the Asura said when he was about to leave his life. Sanakadi sages, Parvati Devi, who went to do penance, changed to golden color, took the name Gauri, and returned to the holy Kailash mountain. Uttama Kusuma looked at Parvati Devi, who had changed from green color to golden color, and prayed to her. Mata, I do not have the capability to stop anybody getting closer to Sarveshwara. Due to the carelessness of your son Viraga, a young, beautiful woman went nearer to Lord Shiva. On hearing that, Parvati Devi got much angry over Viraga. She turned towards east, took water, did asamanya, and cursed him, saying, My son Viraga promised me that he will not send anybody in. But he could not keep up that promise. So, for that mistake that he did, may he take the birth of a human being and undergo graying, wrinkles, and aging. May he be born as a son to a Brahmin. Parvati Devi, thinking so much has happened in her absence, worriedly entered into her Andapura and looked at her son Viraga. Viraga realized Parvati's anger in her sight. He fell sashtang in his mother's feet and prayed to her. Mother, an Asura in the name Adi went closer to Lord Shiva due to his Maya Shakti. Sarveshwara was unaffected by his Maya and escaped because of your penance, Mata. You are fortunate, he said. Hearing to that, in grief, Parvati Devi said, Viraga, because of your carelessness only, so much has happened. So, with ignorance, you will be born in the world as son to the Vedic scholar Shilada. You will grow up there for 12 years, then get sharp vimochan and become my son with that body itself. Like that, Viraga was born as son to sage Shilatha, did penance for 12 years and came back to Parvati Devi as her son. Once Suda Muni said like this, Saunakadi sages looked at him and asked, Swami, tell us the story of Viraga being born as son to Shilatha. Suda Puranika began to say,